So, Caitlin Clark is officially out for the All-Star game. I am not surprised, but I'm surprised. I was just going to play. But ultimately, the right decision. No question about that. No question about that. That it is ultimately the right decision that she does not play in the All-Star game. I don't think anyone would question that, to be honest. Like, the most important thing is the season. The All-Star game is an exhibition game. Could this be the only time the All-Star game's in Indiana? Sure, but let's be real. Wherever Caitlin Clark goes after the Indiana Fever will host the All-Star again. Apparently, Vegas are looking like they're going to host it twice in 4 years. In 2022, and twice in 5 years in 2022 and 2026. It's looking like Vegas is going to host it again. There's not that many WNBA cities. So, for me anyway, I think that when it comes to Caitlin Clark, it's... First of all, that team is going to get Brittany Sykes. It's going to have 3 Mystics players, and I would assume either Azariah or Bree Jones. But yeah, it's not an ideal thing for them. It's not an ideal thing for anybody. Like, the All-Star weekend is 100% going to not be as big as it was last year. All-Star Friday night is going to be nowhere near as big. I hope that on Friday she gets replaced by Kelsey Mitchell. That would be the hope. Like, that is probably for me the kind of big... The thing would be, and does Kelsey Mitchell go and pull a Kelsey Mitchell? If you guys don't know what that means... Kelsey Mitchell literally wore an Erica Wheeler jersey last year, but I don't see that happening. I don't see her wearing the Caitlin Clark jersey in the 3-point contest. I don't see it. I would love for Kelsey Mitchell to go and win. That would be my prediction anyway, is that Mitchell will be in the 3-point contest, but maybe she just didn't want to compete on Friday night this year. So I think she was in the 3-point contest in 2023, was not in it in 2024. But yeah, it's a pity. It is a pity all around, because with Caitlin Clark being out of the All-Star game, it very, very much means that it's not going to be the biggest All-Star game ever, which everyone thought it was going to be, in Indiana year 2. The viewership might even be up. And look, I thought maybe it would have been an exhibition game she was going to go and play. But if she's going to miss the All-Star game, my prediction is probably going to be... I'm trying to get how many games. Like, the Fever, thankfully they're okay. They're going to be okay for a bit, because they have a very, very... well, say not, they have a very big lead. They have a little bit of a lead on the Golden State Valkyries, who just can't win a game. Like, the Valkyries I think their Valkyries are going to implode. But if you look at the Fever right here, their next games are the Liberty, the Aces, the Sky on the 27th. If I was to make a prediction, she probably comes back. She's going to take longer out this time. I think she's going to take longer out. I think, like, we're looking, she got injured on the 16th. I would say the Dallas Wings game on the 1st of August. If we're lucky. If we're lucky, she's going to be back for the Dallas Wings game the 1st of August. So, like, with that, she's missing the All-Star game on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another 5 games. And all the Fever realistically have to do is, look, you've got to go and beat. Like, I don't think they're going to beat the Liberty. They can beat the Aces. The Fever can beat the Aces. I mean that. The Fever, they've shown, they beat them by 30. The Fever can beat the Aces. The Fever can beat the Sky. And the Fever can... They're not going to beat the Mercury. But you never know. With the Mercury, so if they're just not hitting shots as a team, they can lose to anyone. They're a little bit like the Lynx in that regard. They can lose. But they're 12 and 11 right now. If they come in, let's just say Caitlin Clark is back for the Wings game. But again, this is like a 2 and 3 days type situation. So, at least... Well, it's a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So there's like 2 and 3 days. When is... Man, they have no breaks, do they? They really have no breaks. And then you're on a West away trip, which you don't want a West game at 10 p.m. Eastern to be her first game back. So I would assume 2nd of August is probably when she's going to look to come back. And if it doesn't work out by then, like, I could see her coming back as late as maybe the 4th Chicago Sky game. But like, if she misses that one and it ends up being coming in for the last maybe 10 or so games of the season, I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it. Like, I just want a proper timeline. I want a proper timeline for her to come back. Because a proper timeline for her to come back is big. You don't want it to be rushed. Like, it's been different. They're different injuries, which is the kind of scariest part about this. So for the timeline, I don't know. It's a rough one. And with Satu being gone, Team Caitlin Clark, they're going to lose the All-Star game. They're going to lose the All-Star game. I would have thought that, she would have been okay for the 3-point contest. But maybe not. Maybe not. Which means I'm guessing Aaliyah Boston is technically going to be the captain. I wonder, does it become Team Aaliyah? Does it become Team Aaliyah? But, like, Caitlin's down 2 starters. So, yeah, she's down 2 starters. So it's going to be a tough one. It is going to be a tough one to see what happens. Like, I think she's still going to be... Oh, did Dearica Hamby get the All-Star? I think they gave Hamby an All-Star. I'm guessing. I'm guessing they gave Hamby an All-Star. That's kind of my prediction. Considering Hamby's tweet, I would assume they gave Hamby the All-Star. But it should be probably Sykes and Bree Jones. If they want to go give Hamby an All-Star, I don't hate it. But, like, Sykes has to go in for... Because Ryan Howard got replaced by Kayla McBride. And then, obviously, if they're going to go and give it the thing instead of Sykes, aren't they? They're going to go and give the All-Star spot to Natasha Cloud because she just happens to be there. I would assume that much. But, yeah, all around, I think this is a full-on interesting situation. And look, is the All-Star game going to be nearly as fun without Caitlin Clark playing? No. It's not. It's not going to be as fun, but I think the All-Star game is still going to be big. I think it's still going to be big. I think it's going to be bigger than any other All-Star game. Any other All-Star game outside of 2024. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. And let me know what you guys think, whether you guys agree or whether you guys disagree with this. But anyway, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.